Will the accepting graduates of the Faculty of Veterinary Medicine please rise and remain standing? Chancellor, sir, in the name of the Faculty of Veterinary Medicine and by the authority of the Senate, I present to you these persons who have been found worthy both in character and learning to be admitted to the degree of Doctor of Veterinary Medicine. In the 2017 to 2018 session, there are 52 unclassified degrees.
By the authority conferred on me, I admit you all to the degree of Doctor of Veterinary Medicine of the University of Nigeria, or award you a Diploma of Animal Health and Husbandry.
Your Excellencies, my Lord spiritual and temporal, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this is part of the high point of the program, valedictory address. I now call upon the 2017-2018 session best graduating student, Mba Mary Amarachi of the Faculty of Pharmaceutical Sciences, to present her valedictory address. Mba Mary Amarachi, you are welcome to the podium.
A valedictory speech presented at the 48th convocation ceremony of the University of Nigeria by Mba Mary Amarachi on Friday, November 30, 2018. The Chancellor, Pro-Chancellor, and Chairman of Governing Council, the Vice Chancellor, Principal Officers of the University of Nigeria, special guests of honor, distinguished staff of the university, lions and lionesses, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the 2018 graduating class of this great institution, I welcome and thank everyone for being here to celebrate academic success with us. It is a privilege and honor for me to stand before this distinguished gathering today to deliver this valedictory speech. It is such a pleasure seeing before me young men and women who are ready to take on life's hurdles as we mark the end to a journey that started some 4 or more years ago, depending on course of study, and the beginning of a new chapter towards our future destinations. We all came into this university with different ambitions in mind and with so much enthusiasm. We have all had our unique experiences at the University of Nigeria. First, we probably thought it was fun being addressed as freshmen until the reality of life as undergraduates began to set in. The long queues in the sun to get registered or submit files. The times we had to run as fast as Usain Bolt to get to classes early enough and secure good sitting positions. The times up and soaked Gary became saving graces. The nights we had to deny ourselves the comfort of our beds to cover lost grounds for our exams. The days we ran as fast as we could, only to get locked out of classes. The fears and uncertainties we faced when results were to be published. This is to mention but a few. There were good times when we passed our exams, had social activities, lecture-free or public holidays. There were also sad times when we fell sick, experienced failure, times when we lost our classmates or loved ones. All these experiences, good or bad, have helped shape our lives in one way or the other. Through it all, we have emerged victorious this day. A pat on the back is well deserved. Congratulations to all of us. We should therefore celebrate and be happy and be proud of our achievements today. My sojourn in this great citadel of learning dates to 2007, when I first applied to study pharmacy, but ended up with an admission in biochemistry. After 2 unsuccessful attempts to change to pharmacy, I accepted my fate and completed my degree program in biochemistry in 2011, emerging as the 4th best biochemistry student with a CGPA of 4.44. After completing the mandatory youth service in 2013, I applied for another first degree in pharmacy through direct entry. Thankfully, I was successful this time. The struggles began again, readapting to the environment, going for lectures, writing, reading, and taking exams. Looking back at all the things that have happened, I would say it was God's perfect plan to have me go through a first degree in a related field before studying pharmacy. The experiences paid off. Today, I'm a 2-time, 2-degree graduate of this great university. BSc Biochemistry and Bachelor of Pharmacy. The current situation in Nigeria leaves much to be desired. Talk of food insecurity, unemployment, insurgency, economic hardship, corruption, we know it all. As we leave the university this day, we do not know what the future holds. Many of us do not know where to go. However, all hope is not lost. In the words of Barack Obama, together we can overcome the various life's challenges. Today we are charged to go out and conquer the world. Remember the words of Michael Jackson. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make a change. The change we seek starts with each one of us. Everyone here seated is unique and has something special to offer. Be part of the solution and not a part of the problem. We should try to do our bit within our own spheres. Let us make good use of the education and knowledge we have acquired through the various degrees we receive today to help those around us, make our society and our country, Nigeria, a better place. It may seem impossible, but with the right choices and determination, we shall succeed. To my fellow graduating students, regardless of what the future holds, there will be times when things may not seem to go right, where failures or self-doubt will stand in the way of success. Always remember that Thomas Edison, described in his early years as being too stupid to learn anything by his teachers, invented the now commercially available light bulb after over 1,000 unsuccessful attempts. Oprah Winfrey, one of the world's most influential and successful women, faced a tumultuous and abusive childhood and struggled early on in her career. Winston Churchill, a 2-time Prime Minister of the United Kingdom and Nobel Prize winner, struggled in school as a child, spent many years losing elections for public office before becoming Prime Minister at 62. Friends, one thing stands out among these initially unsuccessful people: courage. They remained resilient in the face of failures and self-doubt. As Franklin Roosevelt said, Far better is it to dare mighty things, to win glorious triumphs, even though checkered by failure, than to rank with those poor spirits who neither enjoy nor suffer much, because they live in a great twilight that knows neither victory nor defeat. Do not be afraid to fail. Failure is the catalyst for great success. We should endeavor to take good risks and strive to always learn and improve from our mistakes and failures. My standing here today to deliver this speech is because I refuse to accept defeat as an option. I fell the first time and stood up again to pursue my heart's desire, which is a degree in pharmacy, and the result is what we are witnessing today. As we celebrate today, let us take our time to thank our parents and guardians for their support, provisions, love, care, encouragement, and prayers. Thank you for believing in us. We would not have come this far without you. We are deeply grateful. On behalf of every student here, I would like to thank the school administration under the leadership of the Vice Chancellor, Prof. B.C. Ozumba, for creating an enabling environment for our learning. To our amiable lecturers, thank you for taking the time to impart knowledge in us and for shaping us into what we are today. We also appreciate the non-academic staff whose hard work, although seemingly unnoticed, has ensured a successful graduation, especially mine. I'm indebted to my parents, Chief Engineer and Lolo Paul Agunwamba, for their love, care, support, encouragement, and prayers throughout my stay in school. I also appreciate my siblings, Paul Jr., Cynthia, and Charles, for their care and support. It will not be complete without mentioning my lovely husband, Dr. Sisi Okonkwo, who has shown me so much love, care, and support, and has encouraged me to be the best. I thank my academic advisor, Dr. A.C. Ezike, for her motherly care and advice. I equally appreciate the Dean and staff of the Faculty of Pharmaceutical Sciences for their immense contribution in making me who I am today. Above all, to God be all the glory, without whom it would not have been possible to stand here this day. To our dear students, always remember that hard work pays. We, the graduating students, encourage you to keep working hard and being good students. To those who are downcast because of failure, it's not the end of the world. It is, in fact, the beginning of success. You can make it if you try. Brace yourself. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. Once again, I congratulate all the graduates of the 2017/2018 academic session, and I wish you all success in your pursuit for greatness. I will leave you with the words of Michael Dell. As you start your journey, the first thing you should do is throw away that store-bought map and begin to draw your own. Long live the University of Nigeria. Long live Nigeria. Long live Africa. Mbameri Amarachi, valedictorian, UNN 2018. Thank you.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the beat goes on. It is my honor and privilege to respectfully invite the chairman, Senior Ceremonials Committee, Professor Kenneth Ofokansi, to lead the induction of graduates into the University of Nigeria Alumni Association. Professor Ofokansi, sir.
Please, may all graduating students rise. May all graduating students rise. And if you have a copy of the proceedings, the brochure, turn to page 18. Page 18. Yeah, I have the mandate and authorization of the university administration to lead this induction. So you repeat after me. To you, the University of Nigeria, our alma mater, we hereby pledge our minds and hearts in loyalty and faith to seek truth, to teach truth, and to preserve truth. We solemnly dedicate ourselves to that proud and noble purpose which our university has made its own, to restore the dignity of man. In all our words and deeds, we shall seek to cherish and maintain that spirit of nation building that the University of Nigeria set forth in its philosophy, in order that by the grace of God, our youth may be enabled to rediscover themselves and to dedicate their lives anew to the building of a great nation. May God so guide the destiny of our university that it shall become a beacon of hope to those who seek for knowledge and skill for the service of humanity. And to God we humbly pray for strength and guidance to maintain this solemn pledge.
Farewell song. At this point, may I invite the graduates, everyone here, accompanied by the Department of Music Band, to sing the farewell song. Farewell to my alma mater. Thank you. the national anthem. I, with due humility, invite most respectfully the Chancellor to formally declare this convocation ceremony closed.
I now declare the convocation closed.
Recession in reverse order. Recession in reverse order. With Chancellor's procession leading. Chancellor's procession leading. Recession in reverse order, please.